Listening is key to your success in a negotiation, cross-cultural negotiation, any negotiation. I want you to really pay attention to the next few minutes because this can change your life in terms of becoming better as a negotiator. First thing, listening is an art and listening is a science. I want to tell you how you want to perceive listening from the perspective of the other. Does the other person believe, feel, perceive that you're listening is as important as the fact that you are listening? Am I being clear? So they have to feel that you're listening, perceive that you're listening, and you actually have to listen to understand what they're saying. So they're two different things. Let's go to the perception part first. How should you think about their perception? 5 simple elements. Number 1, you want to think about them listening to you, them thinking that you're listening to them by you asking them good questions. Curiosity. When you ask them good questions, they feel engaged. They feel you respect them. You are interested in their story. You are invested in what they have to say. Number 2, you summarize. The very simple part of summary is it helps you clarify in your mind what they have said, but it makes them feel like you were paying attention, you were respecting them, and you are in the game sincerely. Third, not just asking questions and summarizing. Sometimes what you may want to have to do is paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is using their own terms and language, but then flipping it and changing into your language, making it short, making it sweet, making it understandable, giving it back to them, very close to summarizing that you understand what they have said, but you also apply your own mind to what they're saying. Looping is point 4. Looping is asking them how are they doing, emotional summary, if you may, not just rational summary. And the last point, when you think about making them think that you're listening, is perhaps the most critical. It's your active body language. You saying, I'm with you, looking into their eyes, your attentiveness through your nonverbal communication would be helpful in them thinking that you're listening. So let me repeat. You want to be a good listener, for them to think that you're a good listener. How do you do it? By becoming curious, asking good questions, by summarizing, by paraphrasing, by active body language, and by looping. Now I'm going to take you to a different world. How do you think I can be a better listener internally? Does it matter? I think it absolutely matters. The first thing I want to talk to you about is spotlight. Spotlight them. Think about when you're listening to someone that it is their story. They are the actor in the story, not you. You have to minimize yourself and maximize attention towards them. Spotlighting. It's a trick to your brain that you have to pay attention. Number 2, minimize the noise in your mind, your mental noise. You will be coming with all kinds of things as you're listening to me right now. What to eat for dinner today? Is what I'm wearing comfortable? How do I look today? Do I need to lose weight? All these doubts will come to your mind when somebody's speaking to you. And here comes the big one, fixer. You want to fix their story. So they're telling you, I got late today in the traffic, and the first thought may come to your mind, oh, why didn't you take exit so-and-so? Why didn't you call me? That is a judgment where I want to help them fix, problem solve. What they're actually telling you is a story that all they want to do is be heard. Number 3, pause. Take a 3-second pause. I do an exercise with my negotiation students all over the world. I just did the exercise in Brazil, did the exercise in Kazakhstan. I've done the exercise in India, in Japan, in Korea, in Saudi Arabia. And the exercise is very simple. I make 2 people talk to each other and I tell one party that you have to wait for 3 seconds before you can respond to this person. And so same rule applies to the person. And people, even in 1 minute of this exercise, come back irritated. This was difficult. Why would you put me through this? They ask me. Who does that? They say. And I said, what was difficult about it? And they say, it was disrespectful. It was rude. Now, if you think about it, what was rude in it is your social construct. But then some students come to me and tell me, and some professionals who are also students come to me and tell me, you know, it gave me a good time to think. It made me pause. It gave me time to gather my thoughts. And then once a student said, I really liked that she waited for 3 seconds because it gave me time to calm down, but also felt like she was listening because she was nodding her head. Now, you don't have to follow 3 seconds all the time, and you don't have to follow all the 3 seconds. You can follow 1 second rule or 2 second rule. But the point here is pausing when someone is speaking, giving them attention, spotlighting them by controlling your mental noise. Fourth point, besides mental noise, spotlighting, and pausing, is pure practice silence. Now, silence is a little longer than pause. Silence is just being in the moment. Now, pay attention to your body language. You can still smile, you can still look at them. Silent doesn't mean you start paying no attention. That is disrespectful silence. So do look at them, engage your body, engage your energy into the person, but respect them by silence. Point number 5. So you'll have 5 on both hands, internal, external. Fifth one internally is kind of my favorite. I want you to go into listening game with anyone having been fed properly, having rested properly, having been mentally present. That's the hardest, because what it does to you when you are fully present, it gives you a chance to slow down. It gives you a chance to calm the conversation down. It gives you a chance to connect with the other person through this non-verbal presence of yours. So that's it. Practice on both sides. On one side, asking questions, curiosity, summarizing, paraphrasing, looping, and one of the most important parts, being active through your body language. On the other side, I've given you some tips. I want you to think about your presence, overall theme. I want you to think about pause, about silence, about your mental noise. And I want you to think about you being present through your body, through your energy. And lastly, I want you to control the urge to judge. This is where the secret of listening is. Now, folks, you have to practice this. That's where the hard time is. Listening is easy in some ways now. Practice it. I will conclude with last 2 points, but listen to this closely. Listening is not easy. You have to give a part of yourself to the other person so they feel like you're with them. That's the hard part. You have to create a space in your mind for the other person. When our mind is full of the spaces for ourselves, how do we create space for the other? Thank you for listening.